First of all, I would like to really express my gratitude to all of you here, including the lay people, because I really feel foolish to be in Sravasti Abbey. And during the show's day, kind of especially this morning, the monastic group discussed the Chinese chanting with me and Venerable Jenkir. And that kind of remind me one story about 24 years ago. At that time, I was a novice. And I remember during the time, every once a while, we'll have a graceful Western nun came to my temple. And she will always discuss something about monastic training with my teacher, Venerable Wu Yin. And I didn't know her very well, but because at that time my English was not as good as now, but I still feel very kind of like a confidence to try to be attendant of her. But my teacher said you should practice. So one day, I think 24 years ago, then my teacher said, this is venerable children, and please to be her attendant. And at that time, I don't know what to do, so I think, okay, maybe I should took her to go hiking. And at the back of my temple, there was a hiking space, and I took her down to a valley, and in front of the cliff, and there was a river. I don't know, Venerable, do you remember that time? And because I think maybe chanting is the best way to communicate. So at that time, I show her a chanting is called the hymns of tolling the bell. So I just kind of show her the first phrase is because every month, half a month, we were tolling the bell, then to chant the chanting and I kind of talked to her like we need to practice to chant towards a cliff because you will hear the echo of your voice. And no matter what kind of voice coming out is all a kind of blessings for all beings. So the voice need to go up to the heaven and down to hell. So just as loud as much as possible. So at that time, I kind of showed this sentence to her, and then we both practiced for almost like 30 minutes or something like that, but she was very impressed, I remember then. So the connection of the Chinese chanting at that time, I feel like it seems like when we are doing, like have a smile or doing chanting, is out of the boundary of the languages. It's just that. So today, because this kind of memory, let me think about the tone of the tolling the bells is really beautiful. So I put this tone into the precious of a human body. Is that 4 lines? I would explain to you first, and then I'm trying to send you this chanting here. So the first line is second in Chinese is 人生难得今已得. This means it's very difficult to obtain a human body, but today we all have attained it. And the second line is the Buddha Dharma is very 佛法难闻今已闻. It's very hard to have the opportunity to hear the Dharma, but today we have heard it. 此生不向今生度. If we don't direct this body towards liberation in this lifetime, 更待何生度此生? Which lifetime are we waiting for? So the whole phrase is, I am going to chant in Chinese. And I hope it's almost the most difficult chanting because the tone go very high and go very low at the same in the whole thing. So I just try and wish we all have that kind of feel so lucky to have a human body and to meet the Dharma. Rön shön nan de jin yi de And at the end, I really want to say that the preciousness for all of you is not only have the human body, have the opportunity to hear the Dhamma, and you also have a genuine teacher. She had a great aspiration, start from before I became a nun. And when I come to Sravasti Abbey, I really feel very immersed by her very strong aspiration to be able to build a nunnery like this in the West. So I hope we all could continue this mission. I want to thank you, and I will do what I can do in the future.